Run. So I'm down in Shoreham today and I've come to find the Downslink path because that is the path that I'm going to be running on for the Ultra in just over 2 weeks time. It's going to be the longest distance I've done yet, so 38 miles, 60 kilometers. I am familiar with the Downslink path a little bit because the Ultra I did, which was my first Ultra back in June, about 15 miles or so of it was on the Downslink, but I haven't run this bit of the path. So I'm going to find the finish point today, which is a scout hut in Shoreham, and then I'm going to run up the Downslink, probably to somewhere like Stenning, around Bramber Castle, and then I'm going to run back. So about 2 hours in total. And if you're new to the channel, then do consider subscribing. I've started to book up my races for next year. So I'm new to marathon and ultra running this year, but I'm trying to get some new races booked in. I've got, I think, 4 so far in total for next year. I hope I'm not being overly ambitious. But yeah, if you're interested in following along, then do consider subscribing to see what I've got coming up. So I found the finish point. There it is, the 3rd Shoreham Sea Scouts scout hut. So hopefully 2 weeks and a day I'll have finished the Ultra and I'll be, well, relaxing there and not in too much pain. Fingers crossed. So next thing, to find the Downslink path and then to join it and to run north up towards Stenning, Bramber, and see how far we get. It's very nice and peaceful down here today. So you've just got the water flowing out down the estuary to the sea over there, but very chilled, and I'm really liking the temperature today too. So if we could have something like this for the Ultra itself in a couple of weeks time, that would be perfect. It's overcast, it's slightly cool, no rain, but no sun, so yeah, this would be perfect. Right, so it's half an hour in, so I'm going to have my first nutrition, and I'm going to go for a goo gel today. I've never tried these out before, and I've not really found a gel I get on with yet, but going for gingerade flavoured goo, so I'm going to see what this is like. Wow, very thick. As someone told me before, they were thick, so I guess that's to be expected. Nice flavour though, always like ginger, good for setting the stomach. Yeah, I think just getting used to that thickness would be the big one. But yeah, nice flavour overall, not too sickly. The Brooks Caldera 5s feel like they're getting a bit more of a proper christening today because there's some little bits of mud along the Downslink path, nothing too extreme, but it's good to kind of test them out here. And I'd say the cushioning on them feels pretty luxurious in comparison to what I'm used to. Just got to get used to the stack height. So I still feel quite high up, a little bit unsteady at times. I mean, usually it's okay, just the odd step here or there where it's a bit more uneven, but I think I'll get used to that. Right, turnaround point about halfway, so just over an hour, done 7 miles, and I'm just going to switch some of my empty bottles into the back of my vest, and then I'm gonna put the one that's full into the front of my vest. So switch some things around, bit fiddly. This vest actually isn't meant to carry 500 millilitres, so I'm gonna see how this is, kind of test it out for race day in a couple of weeks time. Right, so same again, hour back. Really nice route, it's been great so far, nice and flat. And a bit of a mixture. There's more road than I thought actually, because we came through some quite residential spots. But yeah, loving it. I really like this route. I'm going to come back to the Downslink a lot, I think. Great path. Very well signposted as well. Haven't got lost. So I'm just swinging by Bramber Castle on my run back. Here it is. Okay, almost done. Just coming back past Shoreham Airport, near where it started off. Oh, there's a plane taking off there, just in the distance. Don't know if you can see that. But almost done, so almost up to 2 hours. Yeah, great little run. Realised I felt a bit tired this morning, but it's just really nice to get out and have a nice flat, chilled route. That's today's run all done. 2 hours, about 13.5 miles in the end. Very nice and flat along the route. And it was really just nice following the estuary along, ending up by Bramber, seeing the castle out there. I saw some herons, I saw some sheep, some cows. It was really kind of like a wildlife tour today. So really nice. My plan for training in the next couple of weeks, I'll put it up on the screen actually so you can just have a look and see. But it's really focusing on time on feet, no pun intended. It's just focusing on getting out there and making sure that my legs are used to kind of turning over, but not pushing them too much in terms of speed. So this week, I've now completed the runs for this week, 3 runs, and I've done 30 minutes, 1 hour and 2 hours. And every week I'm also going to be doing a workout, like an indoor workout, which is just kind of strength exercises, physio exercises, about 20 minutes, and it's just kind of strengthening my ankle. And I've been doing those exercises religiously since I injured my ankle 1.5 years ago. So I'm going to be sticking those into my plan, and also swimming in the sea every week as well. Not too long, just about 20 or 30 minutes, but just something else to keep the blood flowing, keep the movement going as well. So 3 runs each week minimum. I might do stuff on top of this, but this is kind of an irreducible minimum that I want to stick to. So that's week 1. Week 2, as you can see, 30 minutes running at one time, and then 1 hour the next, and then 1.5 hours. That'll be the week before the ultra, so I don't want to do too much that week. And then the week itself, that will be 2 runs, probably 30 minutes and 1 hour. I'll probably do the hour one first and then the 30 minutes second in that week, so I'm feeling a bit more fresh. And again, sticking with my workout, my physio and my swimming, and then it's race week, and then that's it. So hopefully with that training plan, it's not too intense. It's focusing on getting my legs working again after the marathon that was 2 weeks ago, the Brighton Marathon, and then I'll be ready for race day, fresh, well, relatively fresh at least, and hopefully all good and set to cover the 38 miles of the Downslink Ultra. So thanks for tuning in. My next videos are going to be linked to my Downslink Ultra training, and I'll do a training update for the next one. The one after that, I'm probably going to look through my kit and think about what I'm going to pack for it. And then the final one will be the race day vlog itself. So do consider subscribing if you haven't already to follow along. Thanks for tuning in, and hope to see you next week.